How you doing, Sir Tom? Welcome in, buddy. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're well. You'll keep me open? Thanks, bud. Still haven't switched to summer tires on my car. Fairy Inky, whereabouts do you live, bud? Oh, thank you, Sir Tom. Yeah, she likes to go on and on about me. I'm like, stop it. Just let me come in and watch the stream. Oh, you're in Quebec. Gotcha. No snow. We're in Michigan. There's no snow here. 1 second, guys. My pillow is acting weird. Please hold. All right. I think we're good now. Gray Walls, hello? Did you change your color? You were blue for the longest time, now you're pink. You're sleep lurking again. Okay, cool. Get some sleep for work. Thank you, Gray Walls. Enjoy your sleep and have fun at work tomorrow. I appreciate you. I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I went the wrong way. I gotta turn around. You're blue? Not on my screen. You're pink. You must not have changed your chat color or reset or something. You have to get in and log on to the PC one day. Tell Velcro to log in and change you back to blue again. He's messing with you. Bitter Waffles is either on mobile or he's got readable colors turned on. Funky! I know, right? I was so impressed looking at my... Oh, they're not clean anymore. I had clean, beautiful tires, and now they're all muddy. Rocco is falling asleep right here. Ooh, she's actually going to bed on time, too? I'll be damned. What does the world come to? TJ. Da-boo-dee-da-boo-da. Sir Tom, it's hot most places, my friend. As long as the humidity is manageable, you should be okay. Krillin was telling me how it was 95 at his house at 50% humidity, but it was 91 here at 90% humidity. I will gladly take the 95 with 50. 91 at 90. When the humidity and the dew point's close to the temperature, good God, it feels like you're in a can of soup. And there's no rain in the forecast for today. So it's just like a sauna. You go outside, you hide in the shade. You're just like, nope, I'm not dealing with anything else. Well, you're in Florida, Bitter. You can set your clock by that. Every day, 4 to 4:30, rain in Florida during the summertime. It's so much of a thing that there are a lot of car wash places down in Florida that have like a group of people that go out and hand wash your car or whatever. They give you a check, a rain check, a receipt that says if it rains in the next 24 hours, they'll wash it for free. But they want you to come back. Because if you come back, that means you do a good job and they're going to pay for your service in the future. The second time you get it done, they take the ticket away from you, you don't get it back. People are like, I like them because they give me the check and they get return business from it. Element, well, I mean, yes and no. Like I was in Vegas for a week, and on the nights when or the days when it was like 95, it was manageable. It was when it was like 115, 120 is when it was stupid hot. When it's like 115, it doesn't matter what the humidity's at. 95 is when you grow up in the heat. It's not that bad when the humidity's low. It's actually really good. Like the other day, it was 88 degrees with like 40% humidity, and it was gorgeous outside. I was out there like humming away. Me and Sandy were exploring. It was beautiful. But today it was like 90 with 90%. Yeah, you live up north, and you live near Canada. You might as well be Canadian. You don't get it as bad as we get it here, Element. You just get cold. TJ, same. But if it's 88, 90 with like 40% humidity, I'll take that too. That's just rare in the southeast because we got the Gulf and everything, and the jet stream. I mean, our weather's not too different, Element. It gets hotter here than it does in Florida, but the temperature's more consistent in Florida all year round. Hi, Viscous Magic Man. Welcome in. Has anyone ever heard that if you have Amazon Prime that you get a free Prime sub? You know what? That's a good question. TJ just recently got his Prime going. We accept Primes here. We welcome them. In fact, we got a brand new overlay. We love to have your name up there. If you're a new sub, you show up in the top right. If you're a resub, you show up in the top left. And if you gift the sub, you're in the bottom right. And if you cheer bitch, you're in the bottom left. And in the middle is how many subs we currently have, which is 116 less than yesterday. Welcome to the tumultuous life of a Twitch streamer. Not yet, TJ. You'll find the right somebody to use it on. It's like how Tornado Valley has adjusted to apply to southern states now. Well, so a fun fact that I didn't know growing up that apparently is really awesome. Florida gets more tornadoes than like most any other states. They're just itty bitty tornadoes. They're not like your F5s and stuff like that. They're like your little water spouts and your little dust twisters and things. But Florida gets almost more tornadoes than every other state in the country. TJ, I can't. You seen a lot of them? Yeah, they're not scary down there in Florida. They hit fast and go fast. Yeah, but they don't. You guys are hurricane rated, so they're not going to do a lot of damage. And a little different. And they don't even talk about them. There were so many. Yeah, and that's what's wild. But like over in like Oklahoma and Arkansas and stuff, you get a lot of them, but they're big. They're like 3+. They kill people and stuff. It's kind of wild. But yeah, I learned that a couple years ago and it blew my mind. I was like, hot damn, Florida. I was looking at statistical maps and it was like Florida's like top 2 every year. And I was like, okay. Good to know. Access, but they're nowhere near as powerful. The ones out in the west and the Midwest are going to be way more powerful than the ones you're going to see over here because it's more hilly here. The flat is the bigger advantage for tornadoes because there's no interruption in the weather system. But because we got the mountains and the water and everything else, you've got the different elevations and whatnot. That affects the band of storms. Like in North Carolina, we get a lot of tornadoes here as well, but they're small. But we're also not hurricane rated, so they're still going to mess up stuff. Or a tsunami. Those are wildly different disasters, Bitter. Wildly different. Go for it, TJ. I'll see you soon. Brainiac, is there any of those that you can take for like close to free or like small amount of money? Because I would love to try to see what mine is But a lot of the free ones are just stupid, like, common sense questions. Like, I know the legit ones are behind a paywall. You had cicadas? I think that happens every 13 years, right? 7 or 13 years. You get the cicada swarms. We got a couple still lingering around here in North Carolina. We had one yesterday at my front door. Is it 17? Okay. Yeah, access, right? When everything stops, you run. Brainiac, you can't find good ones for free. They're all pretty bad. Yeah, access. That's the whole thing. Calm before the storm, because there's not a lot of rain and lightning associated with the tornado. It's possible and it's there, but sometimes it's just a tornado. It's all about where that hot air and cold air is. And because storms are traditionally cold cloud tops, if they go over a hot piece of land, you're going to get that wind stirring up, and that's where you get your rotation. I did a Facebook one once. It got 187. It was my profile pic for the longest. I don't think the Facebook one is good, though, Brainiac. That's what I'm saying. I could probably get a 187 on the Facebook one. Yeah, you don't count. I wouldn't count anything on Facebook as legitimate. I'm starting to really feel my age, guys. There are kids of people that I graduated with who are starting high school next year. Or graduating high school. And I'm just like, yep. Well, there it goes. Favorite truck so far? The MK38 Magic Man. The MK38 is my favorite. I just wish it didn't drink gas as much as it does. Or fuel. It's all the same stuff in this game. Like, if I can find a legitimate online one that was like 20 bucks or so, I would take it on stream. I would hide chat and take it, and you guys could laugh at me. I don't want you guys helping me. Never really believed in green sky for tornadoes until you saw it yourself. It's not always green, damn devil dog. But that is a sign. And how are you doing, bud? Welcome in. It's 27 bitter? Are you sure? I don't think it's 27. That seems like way too long. I'm pretty sure I've seen swarms multiple times in my life. And I'm only barely older than 27. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, damn. If you read the command, I do it in case we get raided or hosted or something. That way people can come in and not get an ad. So unfortunately, they run in the middle of the stream. Oh, you're talking about the test. It's $27? Why'd you have an asterisk? Because you said 13 or 17 earlier. You were talking about the cicadas. Either way. Cool. Oh, you were pretending to yell an answer. Gotcha. Well, thank you. Your efforts are noted. I'm glad you tried. I think Sandy's drinking water. I'm gonna take her out for an extra long walk tonight. I gotta get her more active. I gotta get me more active. Probably gonna take the trash out tonight. That'll be a good thing for me to do. And then I don't have anything to work on after stream. We did the things we need to do. We got the overlay, and I got the flyer for the subathon. And what I need to do now is work on cleaning up my house, because I have a feeling we're gonna hit the apartment tour. So I need to make sure it's clean to show you guys around. And I got to get my other cell phone hooked up and set up as a wireless camera. That way I can use that to show you guys around. Otherwise, you're not going to hear anything. Sir Tom, I don't think they killed it. I think they just bring it out in waves. It depends on it. So, Sir Tom, the way advertising works, some seasons are more popular than others. And right now in the middle of summer, ad revenue's not big. So Twitch doesn't have a lot of people buying ad space. So they don't have a lot of ads for bits. The best time for ads for bits is spring break, Memorial Day, right as school starts, and Christmas. Otherwise, most of the year you're not going to have ads for bits. Yeah, around the holidays. Oh, it's going away permanently. Oh. Well, I guess Twitch isn't making enough money on stuff like that. Twitch is suffering right now because Twitch needs their streamers to run ads, and they don't. And Twitch is going to start... They're going to start running mid-rolls on people's streams again. You just watch. They're going to start running mid-rolls, and people are going to get angry. And Twitch is going to go, we told you. That's why they experimented with it last year. Hi, I'm no good. Welcome back. So, you just wait. At least right now I can control when my ads go. If I'm driving down a road, I'm going to run an ad. This game isn't really too crazy when it comes to stuff. Can a competitor show up against Twitch? There have been. They just don't... Just like competitors against YouTube access, when something gets as big as it gets, there's no competition. Nothing's been able to compete in YouTube against YouTube in 16 years. Places have tried, they just can't compete. There's all kinds of streaming sites that try to compete with Twitch. You got Trevlo, DLive, Facebook is competing. YouTube's trying to compete. They just suck in comparison. A successful competitor, you're not going to find one. The only way to find a successful competitor is if Twitch shoots themselves in the foot so hard that they lose everything. Like Mixer tried to kick the leg out for any of the table from them by taking some of their bigger streamers, but it didn't hurt them at all because nobody went to those places. Ninja left Twitch with like 25 to 40,000 average, went to Mixer and was pulling like 4,000 on a good day. He was hovering between 600 and 2,500 as an average. King Gathalion was pulling between 2K and 10K on Twitch. I think he pulls right around 800 to 1,500 on Facebook. They're not pulling the same viewership. They might be pulling the same income, but they got blasted big upfront pays by the sites. Well, Saber, it's not so much that. YouTube just kind of sucks because it doesn't have the same integration that... One of the big draws on Twitch is emotes. Emotes are huge on Twitch. And unless you're using a third-party extension on YouTube, you can't have them. Klausesen, welcome back in for 2 months. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and happy Tuesday. Geeson. Hey, man.
Hey, chat.
It's good to see you, bud. Thanks for being here and hanging out. And I don't care if you got turbo, rock on. The biggest thing that makes me mad at Twitch is that they force me to watch 1080p in some channels. Even when my phone is ungodly horrible reception. Goalie, that's not... that's not their fault. They don't force you to watch it. What it is some channels don't have transcoding, and that's because of the priority system. Affiliates are not guaranteed transcoding. Partners are. So if you're watching an affiliated streamer, which is why most affiliated streamers or less should be forcing their bit rate at like 3,000, because mobile users make up a huge number of people that watch Twitch. And if you're a small streamer and you're trying to stream at 1080p, 6000 kbps, you're not gonna get a lot of viewers because people can't watch you. Because you're not gonna have transcoding, and no one's gonna try and sit and watch your buffering ass 1080p stream because you don't have transcoding options. You gotta force yourself down to 720, 30, 2500 bit rate, 3000. I don't care how fast your internet is. You just gotta play the rules. How you doing, Lawson? We're getting some missions done. We're gonna go pick up a trailer right now. You never thought of that? And that's why if your encoding is so low, you can't play FPS. Because if you're, I'll give you a for instance. You ready? You ready for this? 8,000 kbps. Watch. You ready? You ready? See how I can move around and you can still see me? If you're watching in 1080p, I'm not blurry, right? I'm not blurry. Watch. If I go to settings and I change my output to 3,000, give it a second. Give it a second. Let it wind down. And now I do this. Hold on. Watch me. I'm gone. I look like a potato. You can't play games that move fast if you're a small streamer streaming at a low bit rate because no one's gonna see anything. You are forced. You are forced your hand, and you have to grow a different way. That's just how it is. There's lots of small tips like that I can give people. If you want advice, send me DMs. But it's a blessing and a curse, because if you're forced at such a low bit rate, that means you can compete in the smaller categories because you can be watched by more people. It makes you try harder. It makes you think about things better. Yeah, TJ, bitrate makes a huge difference. But most American telephones on mobile data are only getting 3.5 megabits up, 3.5 megabits down. You'll get more on wireless, but you're not going to sit there and change the resolution on your phone when you get up and walk outside versus when you're sitting in your house. You're going to leave it at one setting and just toss your phone off to the side and watch a stream. So if you're a small streamer and you need to stream at 720, 30 and 2500 bitrate, and then pick your game based off of that. If it has a lot of moving parts and a lot of action, you're not going to be able to stream it. No one's going to be able to watch you. You better be damn entertaining. CZ Food, you get better signal now that you're vaccinated. It doesn't mean you get better download. Yeah, Brainiac. It happens though, man. You even coded your own image encoder decoder for that class? Cool. I'm gonna run to a poll. I'm reading chat. Okay, hold on. Let me get this thing out of here. But yeah, that's a big thing. You gotta keep yourself open. And the more you restrict your channel, the smaller of an audience you're trying to attract. If you're a mature 18 plus and you have to curse, that makes your audience even smaller that you can attract. If you're streaming at 1080p 60 because you got good internet and a good PC, that's an even smaller audience you can attract. Because you're missing out all the mobile views. Alright, what is getting caught? Are we caught on a... I don't think those poles are collidable, are they? Let me see. If I back straight up... No, those poles aren't collidable. So then what are we hitting? I don't know. Let's just use a winch and get out of here. No, access, I'm stuck on something. It's not that I can't keep driving. I'm legitimately stuck on something. I don't know what it is. But they need power or not. I need to be able to get out. What are we stuck on, guys? That's a big thing I try and tell people. New streamers act a lot like teenagers. When an old wise person tries to tell a young person what not to do in their life, they're like, "Shut up, old man, I do what I want." And then they go out in life and they get kicked in the face a lot. When a new streamer starts off, the old streamers are like, "Hey, you should do A, B, and C." "Shut up, old streamer. Twitch has changed. I'm gonna do what I want." And then they're like, "Oh, why am I not growing?" Thomas, I've already confirmed that wasn't the case. Because if I back up, those top things don't collide. See how I went through it just then? So if I drive forward, that's not what I'm getting stuck on. I think I'm getting stuck. I think there's a tree stump over here I'm getting stuck on. Yeah, there's a tree stump right there. See it? Right there on the back, on that bumper right there? There's a tree stump there. It's exactly what I'm getting caught on. Okay, so attach winch. Break out the stump remover. No, I'm just gonna try and sheer force my way over the stump. I just don't think it's strong enough, my winch. Which really sucks. I can't really move this trailer at the moment. It's a heck of a strong stump. Trees in this game are utterly broken. They're stupid broken. Like, I'm glad that they're anchors, but they're also just dumb. So if I can get this thing to slide, we can try and get that trunk to be free. Let's see what this does for us. That alleviates us from the tree stump. Now can I drive forward? Aha! Got it. Alright, we figured it out. Everything's fine. It was just a tree stump, guys. Yeah, Brainiac. I just had to figure out what we were stuck on. Once I figured it out, it was easy.